There's a moment each of us enters this world, an instant woven into the flow of time, marking the start of our unique journey. Have you ever wondered if this very moment, the day you first opened your eyes to life, carries a secret message about who you are meant to become? A quiet whisper, perhaps, from the universe itself, guiding you along a path you may not yet fully understand. Today, let's delve into this idea that your birth date may hold clues to a purpose that's uniquely yours. Throughout time, teachings from great spiritual figures, including Jesus, have hinted that there's meaning in every life, that each of us may be called in ways both gentle and profound. This is not about destiny in a grand, unreachable sense, but rather a reminder of the power hidden within the everyday rhythms of life. In the moments that follow, we'll explore what it means to be chosen in a world that so often overlooks the small wonders of existence. We'll look at ancient wisdom, stories of those who came before, and the ways in which we too might step into our own purpose. So let's journey together, and perhaps, by the end, you'll see your birth date as more than just a number, but a signpost, pointing you toward the path only you can walk. Every birth date holds a kind of resonance, a quiet significance that ancient wisdom, traditions, and spiritual teachings have explored for centuries. To many, this day is more than just a date. It's a unique marker of one's entry into the world, a moment that sets the stage for everything to come. There are beliefs that this moment, specific in time, brings a blend of energies, influences, and purposes uniquely tailored to each of us. Could it be that this day, chosen before we took our first breath, carries hints about the path our lives are meant to follow? In biblical writings, there are passages that suggest a deep, almost mystical importance given to the concept of being chosen or called. These ideas are found in both the Old and New Testaments, echoing the belief that certain individuals are destined to walk a specific path or fulfill a higher calling. Jesus himself spoke of those whom God had set apart, emphasizing that there's a purpose for every soul. When we consider these teachings through the lens of our own birth dates, it brings us to an interesting thought, that perhaps we too are called in ways that are quietly hidden within the very day we arrived. Over the ages, some scholars and spiritual teachers have connected specific dates with particular qualities or missions. For instance, they might interpret the day, month, and even the numbers in a birth date as signs that reveal personality traits, strengths, or challenges one might encounter. For example, those born on certain dates might be believed to hold natural leadership qualities, a nurturing spirit, or a strong sense of curiosity and learning. This way of looking at dates isn't about fate set in stone, but rather a subtle, guiding influence that encourages each of us to lean into our own unique gifts. Let's think of birth dates as if they were the starting points on a journey, each with its own map. When we see them this way, the dates of birth of significant figures in religious history take on a new layer of meaning. Think of figures like Moses or King David, whose lives were filled with extraordinary challenges and accomplishments, each with a destiny that seemed woven from the very beginning. Their birth dates, though just single moments, were perhaps early markers of the larger roles they would go on to play in their communities and histories. The idea of being chosen isn't limited to ancient figures or prophets. It's an idea that can resonate with each of us in a very personal way. Our birth date can act as a gentle reminder of the potential within us, a nudge that we each have something meaningful to contribute. Embracing this thought doesn't mean seeing oneself as superior or destined for fame, but rather as carrying a quiet purpose, a role in the broader tapestry of humanity that only we can fill. In the end, exploring the significance of birth dates brings us to the awareness that life is filled with symbols, hints, and small signs pointing us toward a path. Recognizing a purpose within our birth date is like recognizing an old friend who has always known us, patiently waiting to guide us home. Perhaps, by understanding this deeper connection to the day we were born, we can move through life with greater clarity, confidence, and a feeling that we are exactly where we need to be, walking a path that has been waiting for us all along. The teachings of Jesus have always held layers of wisdom, often inviting us to look beyond the surface and find deeper truths within ourselves and the world around us. Among his many messages, one recurring theme is the idea of being called or chosen, a reminder that each life has its own purpose and significance. Jesus often spoke to his followers in parables and symbols, painting a picture of a life filled with meaning, where every person is valued and where each moment has purpose. Could it be that the day we were born is one of these moments, quietly carrying hints of the calling within us? Jesus referred to those who are chosen as individuals set apart, carrying a unique role or purpose within God's larger plan. He often spoke of how God knows each of us intimately, understanding even the number of hairs on our heads. As he said in the Gospel of Matthew, this notion of deep, personal connection suggests that our lives are not random, but woven with care, every moment known and valued. For those who believe in the significance of birth dates, this teaching reinforces the idea that there may be a divine design at play, an underlying reason for the moment of our arrival in this world. Throughout the scriptures, Jesus highlighted the importance of timing and seasons. He spoke of the appointed time for various events and actions, suggesting that everything unfolds in its right moment. In the same way, some believe that each birth date represents a season in our lives, a starting point uniquely suited to the journey we are meant to walk. Just as Jesus' own birth was marked by signs in the heavens, the star that guided the wise men, for instance, it inspires us to consider our own birth as having a time and place filled with intention, a moment that holds clues to our inner purpose. Consider the lives of those Jesus called his disciples, each one with distinct personalities, backgrounds, and strengths. Peter, known for his loyalty and leadership, John for his deep love and compassion, and Thomas for his questioning nature. Each of these individuals was chosen at a specific time, their own lives shaped by the calling they received. Reflecting on their paths, we can see how their strengths and even their challenges became essential parts of their roles. Similarly, looking at our own birth date as a starting point, we may begin to see how our unique traits and experiences are not accidental, but part of a path that has been prepared for us. When Jesus spoke of those who are chosen, he often emphasized humility, service, and love for others. These qualities, he taught, were the heart of any calling. To live with purpose, then, isn't about fame or fortune. It's about finding ways to serve and connect, to bring light into the lives of others. This notion is a guiding principle for anyone reflecting on the meaning of their birth date, that while it may point to certain strengths or challenges, the ultimate calling is always rooted in kindness and a genuine desire to make a difference. In this way, each birth date holds not only individual significance, but also a reminder to act with compassion and humility. In contemplating Jesus' teachings and their relation to our own lives, we're reminded that each person's journey is sacred, marked by moments that offer insight into who we are meant to become. Our birth date may indeed be one of those moments, a reminder that we are part of a larger, interconnected plan. Just as Jesus guided his followers to embrace their unique paths, these teachings inspire us to look within, to recognize the callings that may be softly present, waiting for us to answer. For those who feel a sense of purpose connected to their birth date, the idea of being chosen can bring a profound sense of responsibility and inspiration. Realizing that one's life may be tied to a specific calling or role transforms everyday experiences, imbuing them with greater meaning. Each choice, each encounter, seems to carry more weight, as if it's a part of something larger, Knowing or believing that we are chosen can encourage us to act with more intention, seeking not just what benefits ourselves but what serves others and reflects our true purpose. In modern times, some people view their unique qualities or interests as evidence of this calling, whether it's a strong drive to help others, an innate curiosity, or an urge to create. Many find that these traits act as a compass, guiding them toward fulfilling their purpose. Feeling chosen or called often brings a sense of connection to something beyond the self, providing direction and clarity in moments of doubt. It can serve as a reminder that even in challenging times, there's a reason behind the experiences we go through, that they're shaping us for something greater. However, embracing this idea isn't without its challenges. The sense of being chosen can sometimes feel like a burden, carrying expectations and responsibilities that weigh heavily. It can create a need for validation or lead to self-doubt, as one might feel the pressure to live up to a higher standard. The path isn't always straightforward, and there are often obstacles that make it easy to question whether we are truly meant for a specific purpose. In these moments, it's essential to remember that feeling chosen doesn't mean perfection. It means growth, resilience, and a willingness to rise each time we fall. Throughout history, many individuals have felt guided by an inner sense of purpose, often tied to their beliefs or spiritual insights. Some of today's leaders, thinkers, and artists also express a sense of mission, feeling that their lives are meant to bring positive change to the world. For some, it may be a commitment to social justice, while for others, it's about bringing beauty, wisdom, or healing into people's lives. Feeling chosen often pushes individuals to pursue paths that align with their values, knowing that their actions can have a ripple effect far beyond what they might ever see. In the end, believing that our lives hold a unique purpose shapes how we approach each day. It encourages us to nurture our gifts, to connect deeply with others, and to remain open to growth. The sense of being chosen reminds us that every step we take can bring us closer to our potential. It calls us to live fully, embracing both the rewards and the challenges along the way, and to view our lives not just as a series of days, but as a meaningful journey with a purpose worth discovering and fulfilling. For those who feel a sense of purpose connected to their birth date, embracing that calling doesn't require grand gestures. It starts with small, intentional steps each day. Begin by setting aside a few moments in the morning to reflect on your goals and values. Ask yourself how you can act with purpose in the day ahead, even in simple ways, whether that's by offering kindness to someone in need, seeking moments of quiet reflection, or simply staying true to yourself in each interaction. Building a consistent practice of mindfulness can be a powerful way to stay connected to this sense of purpose. Consider taking a few minutes each day for meditation or journaling, focusing on the qualities you wish to strengthen or the impact you'd like to have on those around you. By regularly checking in with yourself, you'll find it easier to stay grounded and aware of the ways your actions align with your calling. Another practical step is to seek inspiration from people who you feel embody a similar purpose. This might mean reading about historical figures, learning from mentors, or connecting with others who share your values. Surrounding yourself with positive influences helps to reinforce your dedication to living meaningfully, even when challenges arise. Being chosen doesn't mean going it alone. Community can be a valuable source of strength. Developing a few simple habits that nurture this sense of purpose can also be transformative. For example, keeping a gratitude list focused on moments that align with your mission, or setting small, achievable goals that bring you closer to your ideals, can serve as gentle reminders of your path. Over time, these small actions create momentum, helping you move steadily towards a life that feels both purposeful and fulfilling. Finally, remember to embrace self-compassion. Living with a sense of calling doesn't mean perfection, it means being open to growth. Allow yourself to make mistakes and to learn along the way. knowing that every experience contributes to your journey. Trust that as you stay committed to your purpose, you're creating a life that reflects the meaning and intention behind your birth date, a life that truly resonates with who you're meant to be. As we come to the close of this exploration, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered about the potential significance of birth dates. Throughout history, the idea of being chosen or connected to a purpose has been a powerful force, guiding individuals to live with intention, compassion, and resilience. By understanding our unique place in the world and reflecting on the deeper meanings we attach to our lives, we start to see how the moments of our lives weave together into something larger, something profoundly meaningful. For those who feel a sense of purpose linked to their birth date, there's a powerful invitation to view each day as part of a greater journey. It's not about trying to achieve perfection or meeting every challenge flawlessly, but rather about living in alignment with the qualities and values that resonate deeply within. Your birth date may be a reminder of your unique strengths and potential, a gentle nudge towards embracing who you are and sharing that with the world in a way only you can. Embracing this perspective often means honoring both the simplicity and the mystery of life. Whether you believe in the power of birth dates or simply enjoy contemplating the connections they might hold, there's value in exploring the deeper questions they raise. Each day offers us the chance to move closer to a life that feels authentic and fulfilled, guided by an inner sense of purpose that resonates at the core of our being. As you consider the meaning of your birth date and its possible connections to your journey, remember that true purpose isn't measured by grand achievements alone. It's found in the small, sincere actions we take, in the kindness we show, and in the courage to continue growing. Living with intention doesn't require a perfect path. It only asks for an open heart and a willingness to seek meaning in each step, knowing that every experience shapes who we are becoming. So, as you move forward, carry with you the insights you've gained today. Reflect on the possibilities, remain open to your calling, and trust in the journey that lies ahead. The exploration of life's purpose is ongoing and deeply personal, and it's one that can bring a sense of peace and fulfillment as you continue to discover the impact you're meant to have on the world. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery, diving into the mysteries of our birth dates and the possibilities they hold. I hope this exploration sparked a sense of curiosity and perhaps even a bit of inspiration, reminding you that there's always something deeper beneath the surface of our lives. Whether or not you feel a strong connection to the idea of purpose linked to your birth date, the beauty lies in the reflection itself and the wisdom it can reveal. As we conclude, I invite you to carry these ideas forward, to reflect on the path you're on, and to consider how the timing of your life's beginning might hold clues to who you're meant to be. Our stories are unique, yet we're all connected by the quest to live with meaning and intention. If today's discussion has stirred something within you, I encourage you to embrace that feeling, to stay open to what it might teach you about yourself. This is only the start of a larger journey. In future videos, we'll dive even deeper into themes of purpose, spirituality, and the timeless questions that shape our lives. If you'd like to explore more, stay connected, as there are many more insights and reflections to come, each with the aim of helping us all live a little more fully and intentionally. I also welcome you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Whether you feel chosen, sense a special purpose, or simply enjoy the journey of self-discovery, your perspective matters. Together, we can continue to inspire one another and explore the paths we're all on. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember to keep seeking, keep growing, and embrace every step on your journey. If this video inspired you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content on spirituality, purpose, and self-discovery. What are your thoughts? Do you feel a special connection to your birth date or life's purpose? Share your reflections in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and be sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Let's continue this journey together.